good evening, people. My goodness. It's good to see you guys. Oh, my God. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. It's almost over. The weekend is almost here. Yes. Yes, people. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood. Okay. I've got a fun weekend planned ahead. I'm excited for it. I also am seeing things that are very upsetting to a lot of people. And I am here to tell you that I'm not in the slightest bit upset at all. I see the reasons and I acknowledge the reasons that people are upset. Do not get me wrong, but I won't be upset by them. I just won't. Just simply won't. Because I am the master of my own domain. I am the master of my own feelings. I control my feelings. I may not control my feelings initially, but once they come about, once they happen, once they come to fruition naturally through as a reaction of some sort, well, then it is up to me to control them. Because that is life. That is being human. That is what a responsible human being does. Any responsible human being of any kind, any way, shape, or form, any responsible adult human being does this. It is absolutely incredible. It's marvelous, as a matter of fact.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super fan. I think we got a super cat. Super fan. Super cat. Super fan. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Iceman 2.0, thank you for my first super chat dance, because I love the new and improved super chat dance. I love it. That's fantastic. I'm just a girl of the world as a member for 3 months. Oh my goodness. And Tracy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 617. And I'm just a girl of the world, gifted 5 memberships. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yes, folks, that is the official new super chat dance. Okay. It is absolutely official. It is what it is. Okay. I have retired Ryan Upchurch. Okay. I have retired Ryan Upchurch from the super chat dance. My man he served his time and then some. Okay. We are officially at peace. He has served his time and then some. He doesn't even have anything to do with this case. So with with everything that has come to light, it is now official, and it is now appropriate that this be the new super chat dance and image. Like so.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super fan. I think we got a super cat. Super fan. Super cat. Super fan. I think we got a super cat.
How dare
you? Will, I love you. No need to play super chat, but the new is a piss at please dox JFK. Dude is a tool from Boston. Why would I dox JFK? No. First of all, I don't know what the issue is with JFK. As far as I know, he's fine. I don't know. What am I missing? And Jared Berry, thank you so much. And D, don't trust the crust. And V Kaser, thank you. If it has a crust, avoid you must. Agreed. Good. And Dave's channel. Duck Files, thank you. Make sure you're all still subscribed. I just found myself mysteriously was unsubscribed. Good point. Yes. if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, double check, make sure that you are, because yeah, YouTube likes to pull some stuff sometimes. It's weird. I don't know what the deal is. And Jay Gann 78 just became a member. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why y'all are giving. What's the problem with JFK, man? I don't know what the issue is with JFK. As far as I know, dude is solid, man. I had a great conversation with that guy. But I mean, this could go on.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
The Petty Paralegal gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. And yeah, he's sending a little mass whole love to you for the holiday. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate it. And the gift, oh my God, gifted 5 memberships. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. How dare you? Yeah, like it's not on there for long enough, but it's actually Plevin's face that's superimposed into Grant's at the very end there. So yeah. Beach Life, thank you so much. Sub for 2 years. Member for 10 months, sub for 2 years. Thank you for your coverage and commentary. Oh, that means the world to me. Thank you so much. We've already done the JFK and me show. I mean, I'm down to always do another one. You know, I'm always down. Anybody who I've ever had good rapport with here, I'm always down to do another show with, except one person. And I'll give you one guess who that one person is.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Yeah, hold on a second. I actually have to do something here. All right, there we go. And Barbara, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes, as you can see right here, El Jefe de Verdad. Okay, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So the reason why I say this is because I thought I had a good rapport with this person. Obviously, things have gone south, but this person decided to take the one video that we did together. Now, I had him as a guest once, and I was grateful to have him. And then he invited me on while we were waiting for a verdict in the Karen Reed case, the verdict that never came. He invited me on his show and invited me through the StreamYard link to share the stream. So I streamed simultaneously with him. We discussed this live on the stream, by the way, as to if I remember correctly. We discussed this live on the stream. Then Sean has decided to go ahead and strike my channel. So now I have a strike on my channel, which I've already put in a dispute for, which I'll win, which when I win, he's free to put in to dispute it further, but he's going to have to do it through a lawyer. So we'll see if it's worth it to him to sue me over a video that he agreed to simultaneously stream. So this is the kind of petty shit that this person is capable of. This is your DEA agent, tough guy who strikes channels. I don't think that I've ever struck a channel in my life. I've been on this platform for at least 5 years. I don't think I've ever struck a channel in my life. To my recollection, I have never, ever struck a channel. Never. Now, I have reported channels. That's a different story. And my reason for reporting this channel was quite valid. And anybody would agree with me, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. But I've never struck a channel before. I can't imagine that is someone who is trying to shut someone up, someone who has done nothing but express their opinions. Because so far, I've taken very, very, very few, if any, truly cheap jabs at Sean on the golf. I haven't brought up his drinking like other people have. In fact, I've even shut people down for bringing it up and said, "Hey, you don't know. I'm not ready to go there yet." I have no evidence that this man has been drinking other than his behavior, but that's not evidence, is it? Could just be he's an asshole. So I have no evidence of this. I have no evidence that he has relapsed from recovery. I have no evidence of this. So I'm not going to take cheap shots and low blows and accuse him of this. But most definitely what I'm not going to do is take steps and measures to desperately try to shut him up. That is something you will never see me do. I will never do that to anyone. I mean, this is not a honorable person. Everything that I'm seeing is that of someone who, I mean, in my day, we would call a pussy. I mean, it just is, a coward. Cowards do that. And I'm not upset about it. I'm slightly annoyed. Nobody likes to have a strike on their channel, but I'm not upset about it because I know I'm going to win. And YouTube doesn't like people who false flag. I'm a business partner of YouTube. Even though Sean is a business partner of YouTube, nobody likes having their business partners trying to shut each other down. It's bad for business. So Sean doesn't know how to think on this level. Sean thinks that this is all a game of just drama and bullshit. And the problem is nobody else is playing it. See, I'm not playing it. The only thing that I care about right now is how do I word it? Perpetuating the word, putting the word out there that Karen Reed is innocent. Encouraging people to look into the case themselves independently, look at all the evidence, and determine for yourself what you think. That is what I am doing. That is what I'm saying. And yes, I do state constantly that Karen Reed is innocent. That's because I am that confident that you will come to that conclusion if you are a person with common sense and you are looking at the evidence. Because here's the thing about that. One thing that's very, very important to understand is, let's just say hypothetically, okay? Let's say hypothetically that Grant's right. Okay, now if you were watching Tom and Mike, well, Mike wasn't there, but if you were watching Seeking Justice this morning with Tom CPU, and he was talking to Grant Smith Ellis this morning, Kat Randall, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate it. Hold on. This guy's gonna get on my nerves. Just do this real quick, because I want to get through this thought. You can troll me later. Let's just say that Grant Smith Ellis was correct in his conversation with Tom today. Grant Smith Ellis backpedaled a little bit from his usual narrative, and he stated he believes that it's possible to believe two things, right? One, that it was an accident, that Karen Reed did this and it was an accident. And two, that there is weird shit going on with the investigators who handled the case, which, okay, fine. He's not ready to say corrupt yet. Fine. That's Grant's word for corrupt is weird. Dirty, that's Grant's word for dirty is weird. Okay, cool. I'll take it. That's progress. It's a couple of yards down the field. I'll take it. Fine. And at the end of the day, I really don't care if he flips because, I mean, for me, it'll just bring me personal satisfaction, but it won't make any difference in the sense that he's not a logical or he's not a reliable source of information. He's been spreading trash since the beginning of this case, and I haven't forgotten that, and I'm not going to forget that. My point being, let's just say that he's correct, that Karen Reed hit John O'Keefe with her vehicle. If you are someone who believes in rights, if you are, whether you are on the left or you on the right, and you feel that your rights are in danger, then this case should be scaring the shit out of you, and you should have enough guts to stand up and say that even if Karen Reed accidentally hit this person, this police officer with her vehicle by accident, and the state failed to prove it, then she should walk free. If you are a patriot, then you should have the balls to come to that conclusion. Because it is not Karen Reed's fault. It is not Karen Reed's fault that she was railroaded and that they failed. If, let's say it was an accident, that they conducted a lazy ass investigation. That police officer deserves better. So do the people of Canton. So do the people of Norfolk County. So do the people of Massachusetts. So do the people of the United States of America. We deserve better than that. We deserve to feel ensured that law enforcement is going to conduct a sound investigation, especially into the death of a police officer. And if they fail to do that, that is on them. And society should be faced with that reality that that person walked free because the system failed. The system failed its people. That's what happened here. That's what needs to be put a stop to. Now, the evidence dictates that Grant Smith Ellis is wrong. The evidence dictates that Karen Reed, her vehicle never hit Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe, and Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe was never struck by any vehicle, much less Karen Reed's SUV, her Lexus SUV. That never happened. Via an independent FBI investigation, spearheaded by the United States Attorney's Office with what, a 97% success rate? In convictions. So common sense dictates, intelligence dictates that Karen Reed is innocent of this crime. When you take those couple of little drops in the bucket that I just pointed out, along with all of the other evidence in this case, Karen Reed is absolutely innocent of this crime. What are you doing, buddy? And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You are correct. And I'll fight somebody over. So this is what this is about. Okay? Because if you demand that Karen Reed is convicted, you are pro corruption. It is just that simple. If you demand Karen Reed be convicted of this crime, whether you think she did it by accident or not, if you think that it's justice that she is convicted of this crime via the methods used to convict her, well, then you're a traitor to this country. Yeah. You are a traitor to this country. You are no brother of mine in patriotism or sister. We are not the same. Not even close. Because the people of Massachusetts seem like to me that even if it were to come out that Karen Reed did this by accident, which it's not going to because she didn't, but even if it were hypothetically, these people would still be angry at the way this investigation was conducted. They would not all of a sudden go, oh, well, shit, I get it now. Fuck. No wonder they planted pieces of taillight all over 34 Fairview. No wonder they inverted that video. No wonder they falsified evidence. No wonder they didn't document anything. No wonder they didn't knock on the door at 34 Fairview. Of course not. Makes perfect sense now. No. This is not how we want justice. This is not how our forefathers envisioned justice taking place in the country that they bled for, that they lost loved ones for. That they killed for us to be 200 and what, 50 years later, 248 years later, 49 actually, I think. I don't know, whatever, my math sucks. That many years later, let's just call it around 250. This is what they had in mind? I don't think so, man. In the very town where John Adams defended 5 British soldiers? Because he felt like everyone deserves the same rights? The American dream is that everyone deserves the same rights. Everyone gets tried the same fair manner. Justice is blind. Period. Can y'all hear Club over there just drinking his water? Loud ass. So, yeah, man. Like, there's no argument, dude. There's no fucking argument. Can't wait to see Karen Reed convicted. Yeah, you can't wait to see Karen Reed convicted from a rigged game. Because at least Grant acknowledges that. I'll give him credit as far as that goes. It takes his bullshit drama taking place with these other fucking people for it to happen. But whatever, I'll take it. The fact is that he at least acknowledges that these people are dirty. At least acknowledges that. But you can't get a sound conviction under a dirty investigation. It just doesn't work that way. It is not American. It is absolutely the definition of un-American. It's absolutely un-American. And I'll not have it. What about you, former Hefe? What do you?
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
How dare you? Thank you, Jen Dalgos. Oh my God, Tracy 617. I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Tracy 617, thank you. Will, I am a true Boston girl and 100% patriot. I worked for the Commonwealth as an advocate for wrongfully convicted in Massachusetts jails. I am and as SW social. I don't know what that is. And JFK has alluded to Karen being on benzos. His whole approach is wrong. Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah, but why the fuck would you tell me to dox him? I don't give a fuck what this dude has said that you fucking justifies you telling me. If you've ever watched this channel, you know how I feel about that shit. I don't dox people, man. Social worker, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't do that. Like, I don't fucking do that. Maybe you don't know what doxing means, but I mean, I appreciate the support and everything, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't really know what this channel's about, and you're welcome to stick around and learn, and the community will embrace you as well. Just be more careful about the stuff you talk about and who you talk about. That's all I'm saying, Now, there was a hearing today. I don't really know how it turned out. So I'm behind. You guys probably know better than I do. I was in Tom's chat for a minute. I was on his panel, but what ended up happening is you started talking to Grant. Drago walked across my keyboard, somehow kicked me out, and then I waited backstage for like 30 minutes and nothing. Okay. All right. Since I'm going to read this again, I'm playing the song for everybody else.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Okay. So here. So thank you again. Appreciate it. But let's see. I am and have been 100% free Karen Reed and have organized standouts and donated many via to the public. Awesome. Social work is a social worker, and I apologize about the whole docs thing, but they have done shitty things. Okay, but I don't dox people, man. I just don't do that. So I mean, there's just nothing you're going to say is going to justify that to me. And I get it, and I appreciate that you've done standouts and listen, nobody is saying, and I say this with love, Barbara Dulong, and not because you super chatted me so much, honestly. It's honestly because of what you put into this movement, that I'm going to talk to you the way that I'm going to talk to you now. Thank you, Barbara Dulong. Yes, Cherry. I don't know. You got to email Cherry. I don't have that. I don't know that by heart. She handles that. But right. Cherry is correct. No doxing. We don't do that here. So the thing is, and like I said, I say this out of respect for you doing as much as you've done for the movement. That's great. But the thing is it doesn't give you any type of authority to justify doing things that you don't like done to anybody who you back up and who you support. That's one. Two, this, you know, whatever JFK has said on his channel, it's his opinion. I state a lot of opinions here, and nobody said, there's no rule here. And I want to be very clear about this. I want everybody to understand this, by the way. There's no rule here that dictates that any of us creators have to agree on everything. Okay? There's a very big, not just possibility, but likelihood that somebody who I follow and support is going to say something that I wholeheartedly disagree with. And it might even produce some feelings for a minute until I get control of those feelings. You know what I mean? So it's going to happen. You know what I mean? It is, I am not about to even entertain the mindset. I'm not about to entertain the mindset of taking somebody who just simply has their opinion where they're speculating as to things as to I'm only speculating because I didn't hear what he said, but the idea that maybe because she was on medication that has affected her memory. That's not unreasonable. It's not an unreasonable speculation. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but it's not something that's unreasonable. You know? So he's perfectly within his rights to have his opinions. Just like it's perfectly within TurtleBoy's rights to have his opinions on the O'Keefe family. It's absolutely everyone's right. And the fact is I agree with them on the O'Keefes for the most part. Now, I would never call Peggy O'Keefe the C word because she didn't do anything to me for her to merit it. But I don't blame TurtleBoy for doing it because she's done things to him. So I support his right to have his opinion and express it. And the man did 2 months in jail. I think he has the right to express himself freely. I think he has earned it. He was already entitled to it, by the way, just as the rest of us are. But he earned it. So I support him. Period. Yeah, everybody relax. Okay. This is it's not a safe place. It's a fun place. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Tracy, thank you. Enough said and understood. I apologize, and because I respect you, I enjoy you so much and appreciate your support for us here in Boston. I'm totally a girl fan, and now I feel bad. Love you, Will. Don't feel bad. It's cool. Like, you know how much fucking humility that just took? Man, that's dope as fuck. Now I have fucking massive respect for you. Seriously, that's what it takes. That's all it takes. That little bit of humility, and not even in a super chat, but just that's some fucking self-aware shit that you beg to see out of people and you almost never get it, you know? So I appreciate you. Thank you for that. McDonuts Fab 5, thank you. Allow all phone extractions. Karen has nothing to hide. Agreed. I agreed. I mean, you know, the part of me that feels like she's been violated enough means that I would support her if she were to have a problem with it. But other than that, You know, like I'm not worried about what they're going to find in Karen Reed's phone. You know what I mean? Lori says, say hi to Dina. Hi, Dina. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody relax. I'm gonna read TurtleBoy's newest whatchamacallit, and we're gonna chill out. What is this? Oh, this is weird. Okay, I don't know what this is. All right, hold on. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm signed in. Okay. All right, here we go. I got it figured out. So this is TurtleBoy's newest blog or article, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and read it because this is fun. Because if it says what I think it says and what I hope it says, I'm going to really enjoy it. It says TurtleBoy, or sorry, Turtle Club. We want Matt McCabe's plus size sisters vote. Oh my god. I was gonna rip Matt Phelps' latest podcast on Turtle Club tonight at 9:30 because it's the most ridiculous one yet. But I'd honestly rather do something more positive and talk about what a great day it was in court today. You can watch by clicking here, or you can click here if you've already joined. Oh, wait. So I guess never mind. It's not an article. That's it. I guess he talks about it in Turtle Club. Okay. So I guess the joke's on me. This is what happens when I plan to do reactions and I don't do my due diligence because I plan on doing reactions and I didn't read it in the first place beforehand. So, I'm looking for it. Hold on a second. Let me just do behind the scenes and find it. Let me see if there is an article in Turtle Club, but not in TurtleBoy Daily News. And I'm looking at the Turtle Club. Okay, not. Oh, because his Turtle Club is starting now. So, yeah. So I'm not going to stream that. I mean, I would encourage you guys to join his Turtle Club, but I'm not going to stream that because that's, yeah. Is it a video or is it a live? Because I could have sworn I heard him say that he was going to do a live in Turtle Club at 9:30, right? Right. Okay. No, yeah. If it's live, I'm not doing that. I mean, I may go over it in another live. Okay, hold on. Let me see what we got going on here. Joe, flip ahead. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now we're on to something here. Sweet. Joe Flip Ahead came through. Joe Flip Ahead for the win, y'all. People. No, I am a member, but I'm not going to stream his shit when he's trying to get people to be members. You know, like become a member and go watch it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. But Joe Flip Ahead found the article. So we're back on track, people. Thanks for hanging in there. Appreciate it. All right. So Canton cover up part 447, Rule 17 motion filed for Matt McCabe's brother and sister's cell phones in fake victim restraining order violation case. We were in Dedham District Court this morning on the case involving me being charged with violating a restraining order against the fake victim who goes by the name of Lindsay G. The fake victim showed up to a Karen Reed hearing on February 26th, 3 days after I got out of jail, despite never coming to a hearing before with the McAlberts, who she befriended on social media the day I dumped her, holding the restraining order in her hand that she obtained by lying about a domestic charge that was dropped after a grand jury chose not to indict in a pre-planned scheme to force me to leave the courtroom. I remember this. Like, look at her, bro. Like, look at this shit. I mean, what a diva, bro. What a diva. Like, tell me she's not in this shit for the fucking cameras, bro. Stop it. Stop it right now. Yeah, exactly, Scott McGinnis. God, she loves this shit. She doesn't fool me 1 second. She loves this shit.
Say something stupid. Do it. Do it. Do it. Say something stupid. Do it. Say something stupid. Say something stupid. Do it.
What the fuck?
Keep moving, asshole. Keep moving, dickhead.
Keep moving, dickhead.
Hey, dickweed, keep moving.
Hey, dickweed, keep moving.
Get good angles. Come on.
Oh my God, dude. After leaving the courtroom voluntarily, I went where a Dedham police officer directed me to stand across the street from the courthouse. Hold on, let's watch this Facebook video. I remember this.
All right, guys. Quick announcement, guys. So I was forced to leave the courtroom because Lindsay Gattani showed up today. She has never been to one of these hearings ever. She did not come to any of the hearings while I was incarcerated. She showed up today with Paul O'Keefe and Jennifer McCabe. And I've been...
And like, why would this guy not have a problem with Paul O'Keefe? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem with that? You know, I mean, that's the thing is fine. If you want to like be like, okay, hey, the O'Keefes, they're victims, and no matter what they do is justified because they're victims. If you want to think that way, that's fine. Understandable. But you cannot blame this guy for how he feels, because this is a personal attack. They weaponized this woman who we heard threaten her own children's well-being to try to hurt him. And he weaponized this woman to try to keep him out of the courtroom and possibly arrested. Why would he feel any differently than he does? Why would anybody with any self-respect feel any differently, frankly? You know what I mean? So I'm saying you could fucking feel however you want to feel about the O'Keefes. That's fine. That's everybody's right. But he has his right too.
Been evicted as a result of that. She claims to be in fear of me. She's never come to one of these before, but I will honor the court order that is clearly being weaponized here in order to prevent me from coming to this. And so is what it is. That's what you get. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. So
did she claim to be a part of the O'Keefe family?
she told, we have multiple witnesses who heard her tell the court officer that she's part of John O'Keefe's family. And she walked into the court with the restraining order in her hand. And I was evicted from the courtroom as a result of that. So we have, and here we go, Jennifer McCabe and Lindsay Catani waiting in court together. They've, she has never come to.
I mean, dude, my dude was just like showing up to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a day of work for this dude, man, you know? And then like this crazy person, this crazy person shows up with the family of the victim, dude. What in the fuck kind of surreal shit is that? Dude, I just showed up to work and then my ex shows up with the fucking victim's family. Is this fucking for real? Get the fuck out of my face with that. Sit here and fucking act like this is what's good for the goose gander bullshit. That's not what this is, dude. Dude, this dude, the law has been weaponized against him. His personal life has been weaponized against him. And then everybody wants to hate on him because he calls people cunts. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Seriously.
Hearing so far, I met her when she sent me a message on Facebook wearing a Free Karen Reed shirt. She wasn't in support of Karen Reed until she couldn't have me anymore, and now here we are. And now she's with them. So, which is fine. Just in case, what you're seeing there is a slap in the face. I'm going to go over here so we're at least 100 yards away.
Wow. Good idea.
What link? Oh.
Hi.
All right.
Officer, I just want this on record. So there's a woman inside the court that has a restraining order me for 100 yards.
Okay.
If I go over here, is that sufficient?
I don't know where she is or who she is. But
She's
just go over there
inside the
for now.
court. That's sufficient. Thank you very much. Okay.
Now that's a smart thing to do is to inform the nearest officer so that it's on record, and he's live. He's not just recording, he's live on Facebook here. So at the time, of course. So he's pointing out and putting it on record. He's saying somebody who has a restraining order against me is inside that courtroom right there. So just letting you know.
Sorry.
Here's what it is.
I'm
Here's
100
what it
yards
is.
away.
So, I mean, this doesn't make me look bad. This makes her look awful. So what you just saw, guys, is a slap in the face to domestic violence victims everywhere. A lot of women, millions of women have been victims of domestic violence before. They don't intentionally show up where their abuser is when they've never been to one of these before, ever. This is disgraceful. It's disgraceful, and it really says.
Now, hear this, okay? Hear and heed my words. You say, hey, Will, you gave me the right to say cunt. I'm grateful forever. No, you always had the right to say cunt. You always had that right. I'm just here to tell you. That's all. I'm just here to tell you. You know what I mean?
Boy, cunt.
It says a lot more about them. A lot of people had asked this, what are you going to do if she shows up? Like, and I said, I thought there would be like a 40% chance that she would be that low, but clearly she's low. Obviously, she walked into the court holding the restraining order. And on the way out, Chris Albert said to me, that's a bitch, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Well, his son's going to jail. So that's even worse. So
he's that fucking reaction, dude, from the people was fucking hilarious. Hold on.
well, his son's going to jail. So that's even worse. That's a bitch, huh? Yeah. Well, his son's going to jail. So that's even worse. So, but this, just in case you thought, my lawyer's already been contacted about this. Clearly, this individual is not in fear. I've been a victim of abuse of this woman and documented all of it for the last 3 months. And the truth is coming out. But for now, I'm not going back to jail. So I left because I honored the court order. So, yeah, it's all you can do. It's all you can do. And it makes her look a million times worse than me. I didn't think she'd have I didn't think she'd be this low, but she is. So she showed up with Jennifer McCabe, her babysitter.
Wow.
She has 4 kids at home. She's on welfare. She's going to have to pay for a babysitter because coming here and trolling me essentially is more important than taking care of her kids. Doesn't that really say everything? Doesn't that say everything? Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's just really disgusting to actual victims of domestic violence who need the justice system, who need restraining orders to keep them safe from their abusers. And then you have a person here who, quite frankly, was abusing me for quite some time, who lied, and by the way, I'm the 4th person that she's had arrested for domestic violence, including the first was her father, who she had wrongly arrested for hitting her in 2012. And most recently, I was in jail with another guy who was in there for 3 months prior. The same exact thing happened. Most women will go their entire lives without ever sending a man to jail for domestic violence. She's had it happen 4 times. And at some point, you have to think, what's the common denominator here? What's the common denominator? But the bottom line is there is an order. There is an order. It's against me. And she walked in with the order, knowing full well I would be there. There was hearings on January 5th and January 8th while I was in prison. She didn't come, but she came today. She came to.
Dude, you know what's cool about fucking being old, bro? Like, there's things about it that kind of suck. You know what I mean? But what's cool about being old is like you look at, if you lived a life like I have, you know, and you're like where I'm at, kind of spiritually, you know, like you could just like, you see somebody like Lindsay Gattani coming along and you just know, you're just like,
No. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
like a mile away, I'm trying to tell you, that's a fact. Okay. Like a mile away. It's fucking just, you just get you get a red flag radar, bro. Like you just do, you know, like that's the thing. You can like, I mean, it's fair. Fucking call me a loser all you want. Okay. But I've done some shit. And I've hung out with some fucked up people, dude, in my life, where I've hung out with so many fucked up people that I could spot a fucked up person. Like I could smell them a mile away, dude. It comes with, I'm trying to tell you. Now, I don't have like prison radar. You know what I mean? Like that's next level. Like if you meet somebody who's been to prison, they got that shit. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but they've got that shit like bionic. They're like Terminator. Like it's just how it is. And dude, like somebody like her coming along and being like, hey, you're cute.
No. Wait.
Fuck no. Nope. No.
Came today to evict me from this, knowing that I am not going back to jail. And if I'd stayed there, that's what I would have to do. So I am at least 100 yards away. I asked the police officer to be a witness in that. He agreed. I'm 100 yards away. I mean, just in case you thought these people couldn't get any lower, in case you couldn't thought of getting any lower, but you know, justice is coming. Let's just put it this way. I had a great day this morning. I'd like to be in there right now. I'm not. That's okay. All right. But at the end of the day, I had to stand up in that courtroom and walk out, and every single person saw it, including the media. In case there was anybody who doubted what happened, she showed up on purpose for the first time to evict me from an event, a story that
Dude, I wish so bad that TMZ would cover all this shit. They'd make a killing. You know? Like, I wish. I mean, I bet it's already been through because they've already covered some of the Karen Reed stuff. But they were talking about some like shit that nobody else was talking about. And then they stopped. So like, I would love for TMZ to cover all this shit. That would be fantastic.
I have been thoroughly covering for the last however many months, 10 months, 11 months, whatever. And she showed up for the first time. She took an interest in this the second I got out of jail. So, and she showed up with Paul O'Keefe, in case you were inclined to feel bad for him, with Paul O'Keefe, with Jennifer McCabe, and walked in there holding the piece of paper in their hand, smiling like this is a big joke. Domestic violence is a big joke. And this is, it's disgraceful. Like the real victim, the worst part about this is women.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. This is a slap in the face to any woman who has ever been a victim of domestic violence, like for real. You know, this is a slap in the face to any man or woman. Frankly, anybody who's ever been a victim of domestic violence, this is a slap in the face to what she's doing. Because she's weaponizing the idea of it just to hurt people. She's using it to abuse. She's using it as an abuse tactic. That's lower than hitting someone, in my opinion. I'd rather be hit. I'd rather be punched in the face over and over again than have that shit happen to me. It's crazy. I can't even believe that she that a human being is capable of that, of like making a habit of it, like she seems to have done.
Women who actually need orders and don't get them because of people like her who make people not believe victims of domestic violence. It's disgusting, but you know, ultimately at the end of this, I can hold my head up high, and she can't. I mean, this is who she is. This is what she wants. That's fine. But at the end of the day, justice is coming, and this is why you have lawyers for. So we'll see what happens with this. But I after court today, after the win this morning, I went and I did something, and which I'll talk about in, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. But just understand the law is on our side. Justice will come, and I'm not, you know, when you commit crimes, you get charged with them too. When you commit actual crimes, you get charged with them too. So we will see you guys. I'm going to end the live stream now, but I just wanted that documented, guys. Again, I had to leave the courtroom, the Karen Reed courtroom, for the case that I'm covering, because, you Lindsay Catani, who lied about being assaulted by me and had my bail revoked for
Yeah, I might do that, Joe. Flip ahead.
60 days.
Thank you.
Decided to show up for a hearing for the first time with Jennifer McCabe and Paul O'Keefe, and she told them that she was part of the O'Keefe family in order to get in. They escorted her in. So, and Chicken Parm Charlie at the end laughed at me and said, "That's a bitch, huh?" So, just in case, because this is a joke to them. Murder is a joke.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare
Brit happens. Thank you so much. Can LG find anything more productive to do than being a walking, talking dumpster fire? Holding the restraining order makes her intentions obvious. Clearly, I agree completely. Thank you, Brit happens. I appreciate it.
Joke to them. Covering up murders is a joke to them. Domestic violence is a joke to them. But they're not going to be laughing in due time. And at the end of this, guys, I can hold my head up high and I can go home today. And I can say that, I didn't do anything, and I'm proud of the work that I do every day. And, she's paying a babysitter right now with your tax dollars to watch her 4 neglected children as they, as somebody else watches them. So,
does she have any legitimate connection to this case?
She has no legitimate connection to the case. When she reached out to me on September 4th,
great question.
She sent me a picture of herself, and I'm going to eventually show the whole story about how this happened. It's quite the story. On September 4th, she sent a picture of herself in a Free Karen Reed shirt to me on Facebook and said, "Thanks. I just got my shirt." And I said, "Looks good on you." And she said, "Thanks, Daddy." And the rest is history. Okay. And ultimately, she owns at least.
Yeah. Sean looks good on the new super chat, bro. Like he's looking dapper. And big shout out to Ryan Upchurch, because I gotta point it out, man. He was a really good sport about that. Like he was really cool about it. He was in the chat one time, and I explained it to him, and he just laughed about it. He was very, very cool about it. And that was months ago. So big shout out to him for being such a cool sport. It's now retired. No more. He served his time and then some. Ask Bob, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Becoming a member.
At least 4 or 5 free TurtleBoy shirts. And Daddy is ready to whatever shirts, okay? And she's got all that. So she knows full well Karen Reed is innocent. But as I said, when I tell this story, you're going to see that she became very jealous of Karen Reed and is just a complete psychopath who at the end of the day worked and, made up a lie about something that clearly didn't happen, set me up. Sending me to jail for 60 days wasn't enough punishment. She also wants to make it so that I can't go to these hearings. And that makes her look a lot worse than me, quite frankly, a lot worse than me. So I'm going to watch. Is it on? Is this? Okay. So we can watch it. I can still watch it. I mean, I'll still report on the story. That's fine. And, people ask me, do you think they're going to use her as a human shield to keep you away from them? And I said, I don't know. That's pretty ballsy on her part to show up to a place like this with all these turtle riders here who know what's going on. If she wants to do that, I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to be the ire of public. I have something called shame. What is that? The hearing's over? Okay. All right, guys. So
hearing's over? What?
They're at recess? Okay, so it's still going on? Okay. All right. So, I can hold my head with pride and be proud of the work that I do. And ultimately, we'll see what happens. So the Zoom's over? Is that what they said?
Yeah, it's adjourned.
Okay. The whole thing's over? All right. Well, anyway, guys, that's fine. Justice is coming. I still got the charges dropped against me today. There was no assault and battery, and we're going to use this hopefully as a pretext to get this order gone because it's quite obvious that they are weaponizing this against me. So here they come.
All right. We haven't even gotten through the article yet. Minutes after I left court, Minutes after I left, court was adjourned and hundreds of people were walking around. I noticed Jennifer McCabe in a mob of people smiling and laughing as she left the courthouse. I did not see or notice the fake victim after that, nor did she see me. At no point did she even look in my direction. One of the McAlberts called the Dedham police on behalf of the fake victim after leaving court, claiming that someone scratched her car. And although the caller and the fake victim mentioned that they suspected it was me, no one mentioned anything about seeing me outside court or me yelling anything at the fake victim.
Dedham Police Dispatcher, recorded line.
How you doing? Listen, we just left court, and somebody that was in court her car was malicious. It was purposely damaged. We're in the back of the registry of deeds. Would you mind sending somebody over here?
Not a problem. What kind of vehicle are we looking for?
It's a Honda Odyssey. We're in the way back. We're standing out in front of it.
What color?
It's green. It's somebody that had a restraining order on TurtleBoy, and it was clearly done on purpose.
You suck.
Okay, what was done to the vehicle?
The tail light was smashed out, and it was keyed all the way up to the passenger door on the driver's side. Yeah, it looks like, I don't even know what it was. It looks like maybe I don't know. It's pretty good damage.
What's the plate on the vehicle?
2MKK95.
2 M as in Mary, KK?
Correct.
Okay, 95.
Yeah.
Okay, I will send someone over there in the back of the registry of deeds if you want to just flag them down when you see them.
They won't miss us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
I love the people who are late to the chat. This shit is great. What 5 hours later, after reviewing video footage from Matt McCabe's brother Colin McCabe and sister Megan McCabe Mallon, she called police and made up a lie that she could hear me yelling a liar at her as she exited the courthouse. And here there's the Dedham Police Department police report on Monday, February 26, 2024. While assigned to the front desk at the Dedham Police Station, Lindsay Gattani walked into the station to report a violation of restraining order. Gattani informed me that she was invited to Dedham Superior Court by a friend on Monday, February 26, 2024. And while she entered the courthouse, she noticed Aiden Carney. Gattani stated that she currently has a restraining order against Carney, which states he cannot be within 100 yards of her. It should be noted that there was a two-party hearing at Dedham District Court where Carney was served. Gattani stated that Carney was informed to leave the courthouse by court officers and complied and proceeded to exit. When Gattani exited Dedham Superior Court, she could hear Carney yelling from across the street at the Registry of Deeds. I asked Gattani if Carney was directing anything towards her, which she informed me, yes, he was yelling and calling me a liar. Gattani informed me that there was a few hundred people outside during this incident. The proximity from the front area of the Registry of Deeds to Dedham Superior Court, from my experience, falls within the 100 yards that is stipulated in the restraining order. I will be summoning Carney for violating the restraining order. Stay away 100 yards, no contact, blah, blah, blah. Officer Power, number 236, Dedham Police Department. Look at the McCabes. Hold on. I'm just looking for something real quick because it's too much. Okay. We're taking a brief intermission here. Okay. A brief intermission. We'll be right back.
His brother, Chris Brown. Yes, yeah. What have been your discussion other than going to your brother-in-law my house, how culture people in regards to places to go at, and what there in regards to your his brother, Chris Brown. Yes, yeah. What have been your discussion other than going to your brother-in-law my house, how culture people in regards to places to go at, and what there in regards to your his brother, Chris Brown. Yes, yeah. What have been your discussion other than going to your brother-in-law my house, how culture people in regards to places to go at.
Fucking Boston Mike, dude. Boston Mike does it again. That was absolutely fantastic. Oh my God. And Kat Randall gifted 5 memberships. Oh my God. Holy shit, man. Oh my God, I lost my shit. That was the greatest thing in the world. Like, dude, I was on Twitter and I just had my phone replaying that over and over and over while I cried laughing. While I cried laughing. Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Oh my God, what in the actual fuck? Matt, that is fucking perfect. Boston Mike gets an Oscar. He absolutely does. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my God. So good. All right, here's another one. You're a loser, guy. You're a fucking loser, guy. Wow. All right. Being caught in this lie has forced her to change her story. So at no point, by the way, the whole point of playing those videos was to show that there was nobody calling her a liar, screaming liar at her. So there's video proof that she's full of shit. So TurtleBoy goes on to say here, being caught in this lie has forced her to change her story. Weeks after the incident, she gave a 68-page document to police in which she claims she noticed me across the street standing in the bushes, saw me moving towards her, and had no choice, quote unquote, but to walk towards me and quote unquote believed, end quote. She heard me yell liar, but couldn't be sure if it was actually me yelling at her. So here's the report and here's the narrative. On Monday, March 11th, 2024, Lindsay Gattani met with me at the Denham Police Station to discuss items in a folder she had handed over to Officer O'Sullivan on March 9th, 2024. Speaking with Gattani, we went over items in the folder, which I counted along with Gattani as 65 pages. I asked Gattani if this is what she presented to Officer O'Sullivan, and she informed me it was. After going through these photos, the items pertaining in the restraining order violation docket, blah, 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 consisted of pages 1 through 4, and confirmed with Gattani was a typed statement by Gattani and signed by Gattani of the events that had transpired on February 26, 2024, as well as her past history with Carney. And here we go. When the hearing was over, I left the courthouse with the same group I entered with. As we walked outside, we encountered a large group of protesters who were again all screaming obscenities at us all as we passed. We walked down the ramp of the courthouse and proceeded down the sidewalk to the right, and then crossed the crosswalk to go across the street towards the parking lot where we parked our cars before we crossed. I don't even know if that's what she sounds like. This is what she sounds like in my head. I noticed Mr. Carney standing by himself next to some trees, bushes, holding his phone up to in my direction, as if he were taking pictures or video. As we crossed the street, I saw him moving towards the wall on the side of the Registry of Deeds building in an attempt to follow us and continue filming. Still holding up his phone because my car was parked in the lot behind the building. I had no choice but to walk in his direction, essentially trapped and unable to avoid him. After we crossed the street, he was now to my left, standing on the wall, and I believed that I heard his voice yell liar. I believed so. However, there was a large number of people, so it was hard to say for sure whether it was him that yelled this. We continued walking to the parking lot, and I did not engage with him or any of the protesters. I have not contacted Mr. Carney at all since obtaining my restraining order, except for an accidental call which took place on February 22nd, 2023 at 1:57 a.m. while I was attempting to screenshot text messages between us to add to my binder of evidence that night before my grand jury testimony. Mr. Carney was still in jail when this accidental call took place, and I had absolutely no intention of trying to call him or to speak to him. This was an accidental, and I just texted my friend, Kate Peter, about this, as you can see in the attached screenshots of our text. I have not responded to any of Mr. Carney's harassment in any way. I have not spoken to him or about him in any way. Yet he has continued to harass me and smear my name. He also doxed me on a recent episode of his live show by showing his viewers the copy of an interview that I had with Massachusetts State Police Detective. This police report shows my full name, address, and phone number to his thousands of viewers. Me. Oh my God. So real quick, I forgot to ask you. Last night, I was trying to print more stuff to put in my binder, and I was trying to screenshot more messages between me and Aiden from Facebook Messenger. And I was doing it as I was in bed, so exhausted, and fell asleep with my phone in my hand. Then I woke up real fast and saw I was dialing him by accident, and I freaked out. Hung up real fast and then deactivated my Facebook because I got scared because it showed the green dot on his account like somebody was on it. You know, it was a complete accident, but I'm so annoyed now because I don't want him to spin it and say Lindsay Gattani is trying to contact me. Do you think I should tell Pam, or is it like a non-issue? Pages 31 to 65, Katani informed me, was an article posted on Cardi's website pertaining to the events of February 26, 2024. Katani pointed out photos of her entering the Dedham Superior Court on that morning, 2/26/2024, inside Dedham Superior Court and exiting Dedham Superior Court. Katani informed me that none of these photos she believes were taken by Carney to her knowledge. Katani informed me that after seeing the article, she started to get a panic attack and has been having panic attacks from ongoing personal attacks from Carney. Oh my God. Hold on. I can't breathe because I think he said liar. I think it was him. I'm not sure if it was him, but I can't breathe. Oh my God, dude. I have too much fun with this bullshit. I grew up in Dedham and went to high school with Lindsay. She was a horrible bully, and it's just coincidence that I sound just like her, by the way. And the junkie who caused chaos with everyone she comes in contact with. Everyone who grew up in Dedham knows about her. TurtleBoy really needs to be more careful where he dips the intimidator. The following screenshots from the videos shown above, taken on February 26, 2024, starting at 2:18 p.m. and lasting until about 2:21 p.m. The majority of these photos have metadata included. These screenshots show myself with the group of individuals leaving the courthouse and Aiden Carney being viewed in those videos, violating the distance of the RO. Wow. Gitani on Pornhub. On February 27th, the Dedham police charged me with violating the order based solely on her claim that I yelled at her. Oh my God, wait, what?
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare
Oh my God, fantastic, dude. Listen, and you said, what was it? For all the impersonations, Morrissey is my favorite. Thank you. Appreciate it, Amy McCabe. Yes, and I love this chat as well, Amy McCabe. This is the best chat. Oh my God. No, listen, I don't even like really remember what she sounds like. That's just what trifling ass bitches sound like to me. Like So on February 27th, the Dedham police charged me with violating the order based solely on her claim that I yelled at her, something disproven by video footage, after she voluntarily came to where I was twice in less than 15 minutes. Officer Power claims that being within 100 yards of her was a crime, despite the fact that she intentionally came within 100 yards of me twice. A Dedham police sergeant later told me on July 22nd that if a person you have a restraining order on was there first, then they don't have to leave, and that you must find a way to avoid them. I remember all of this happening in real time. I remember all of this.
Sergeant, so I spoke with Officer Caddy, who confirmed with me that if
I was such a dick.
I have a right to walk in a straight line, and she needs to move. So can you ask her to move for me so I can walk by safely here?
Oh, that's good. Come on.
Well, I want her to physically move.
No.
No? Okay. Then I will go. I will fit. Then no, that's fine. You're not going to protect. You're not going to do your job. That's fine. That's fine.
You're not going to do your job? That's cool.
That's fine.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Like, he's got it on video. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think good is going to come out of not doing your job? Special Prosecutor Ken Mello, who claimed to be too sick to respond to our demands for discovery evidence, used this February 26th pre-planned incident to attempt to have me thrown back in jail for 120 days at a dangerousness and bail revocation hearing on March 14th. On that day, Judge Pomerol denied the motion to send me back to jail after finding no evidence that I am dangerous. 2 Dedham police officers testified on my behalf that I abided by the restraining order and that the fake victim never reported the fabricated incident to them when they responded to her report of vandalism. Oh, this is like 30 minutes long. We're not going to go over this. Not just yet. We are going to go over this, but after the article. I believe this is the one that Joe Flipahead was just telling me to go over. The damning testimony by Officer Kozak proved that she didn't tell him about the alleged restraining order violation, which had allegedly occurred moments earlier. She would later explain that she did this because a group of protesters was descending upon her group, and she had to pick her son up 30 minutes away in Medfield at 3:10. This doesn't make any sense because 1, there was no mob marching towards them, and 2, they were with a cop, and 3, she wouldn't go to a hearing in Dedham scheduled for 2 p.m. if she had to be back by 3:10 p.m. Of course not. What idiot would do that? And what kind of mother would do that? Probably the kind that would pack 4 of them in their car to go witness a spiteful abortion. Wow. When we got to our cars parked in the very this is her report. I got to read it. When we got back into our cars parked in the very back of the parking lot, the very first thing I noticed was the back driver's side taillight was smashed. Upon further examination, I saw that there was also a large mark and a dent going from the taillight all along back quarter panel extending to the sliding door. And then somebody had used some kind of object to smash the taillight and then drag it along the side of my car. Our group discussed if we should call the police, as we were nervous from being told that the group of protesters may be coming to follow us to the parking lot, or if I should drive to the police station to report it. But someone from our group called the police, who quickly arrived. The Officer Kozak, took a report at this time, and we could see a group of protesters at the opposite far end of the parking lot walking in our direction. Due to this, and the fact that I had to be back in Medfield at 3:10 p.m. to get my son off the bus, I decided to call and follow up with the police from the encounter with Mr. Carney on my drive back to Medfield. I got in my car, and soon after I called the police back at 3:07 p.m. to report the potential restraining order violation. The police told me that I would have to drive back to the Dedham police station to report it in person. I explained to them that I would have to wait for the senator to come stay with my kids, and then I would return, which I did. I went back to the police station once the senator arrived to watch my children around 7:10 p.m. evening, and reported my encounter with Mr. Carney. Oh my God, this is too much.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Oh my goodness. I'm the real driveway. I can't stop laughing at our new super chat. Great way to wake up still laughing. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my God. So much fun. Judge Pomeroy amended the order on April 26th so that the order effectively does not exist within 50 yards of a courthouse, meaning I would not be charged of the same thing happened today, if the same thing happened today. Discovery evidence shows that Krusty Panties called Dedham police prior to the fake victim leaving the courthouse to report that I was in violation of the order, indicating that she was involved in planning the incident, which was designed to have me violated and send me back to jail.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, I'm looking at the internet right now. I'm watching. There's an individual named Aiden Carney. He was just removed from the courtroom. He's in violation of a restraining order. He's refusing to leave the courthouse steps. He's within 100 yards of this victim, and he's currently screeching about how she's there. So he's definitely in violation of his restraining order. You might want to get someone down there.
Okay, so Aiden Carney is at the courthouse. He's in violation of a restraining
order, yeah.
Do you know who the RO is against?
It's the victim is Lindsay Gaetani. She's there with the John O'Keefe's mother right now, Mrs. O'Keefe. So he's instead of leaving the courthouse on the steps screaming about it, I know it's a football field. He needs to stay away.
Dude, she is such an asshole. That woman is such a fucking menace, bro. Like, she really is. Like, she's so gross. Just like watching her, like, I feel like I need a shower, listening to her. Like, dude, there's few people that come along, but there's always somebody who comes along. You know what I mean? There's always somebody who fucking comes along that's like this. I'm telling you, right, Cherry? She is the fucking grossest fucking human being like ever. Oh my god.
Okay, he's out on the steps currently.
Yep.
Can you describe what he looks like?
He is he's a short guy, about 5'8", glasses. He's wearing a suit jacket. He's got a cell phone in front of his face. His nose kind of looks like a penis.
Okay.
Just fucking spiteful and visceral all the way through her bones, dude. Like, he's just nasty, hateful twat, dude. Like, just awful human being.
Oh, that must be exhausting.
I mean, it must be fucking exhausting.
You're a magnificent cunt.
What color shirt or jacket is he wearing?
Right now it is, I would say that's a gray.
Okay. White male, black male?
White.
Okay.
Yeah, gray jacket, blue shirt.
Okay. And are you...
green tie.
Are you just a witness, or...
I just happened to be watching it online, and he's screaming about how he got removed from...
I just happen to be a hateful fucking asshole that just wants to see the world fucking burn.
The courthouse to do a restraining order, but he's definitely still in violation of the restraining order as he sits on the steps. So,
okay. All right. Can I grab your name for the record?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Kate Peter, Peter.
Okay. And your date of birth?
12/29/1987.
Okay.
Dude, like, I don't understand how somebody could just fucking live their life just so fucking miserable all the goddamn time. Jesus.
All right. I'll get...
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Did she just do it? I don't know. Dude. So, TurtleBoy goes on to say the trial was scheduled for December 17th, but after discovering the crusty 911 call and the two videos submitted into evidence by Matt McCabe's siblings, we asked Judge Pomeroy to convert the December 17th court date into a Rule 17 hearing date instead and establish a new trial date at that time. And then there's the narrative. This is Megan McCabe did not give police her statement to police. Did not give police her statement to police until July 31st. Interesting. So here it is. On July 31st, 2024, while assigned to the front desk at the Dedham Police Department at approximately 5:15 p.m., a female party walked into the lobby and handed over an envelope and requested it be delivered to Detective Quigley. The envelope was placed into Sergeant Quigley's locked mailbox. On Thursday, August 1st, 2024, at around 8 a.m., I spoke with Sergeant Quigley, and he handed me over the envelope that was turned over and requested it be placed into evidence. I was informed the envelope contains a statement as well as a thumb drive. The envelope was placed into a temporary evidence locker number 1. Officer Power, again, Dedham Police Department. She told police that she noticed me while walking out of the courthouse with the fake victim and the McAlberts, yet she didn't alert police about this either. She swore in the statement that she was the one who gave the evidence of my presence to the fake victim and stated that she wanted to see me held accountable. She wanted to remain anonymous because she's clearly lying in order to have me incarcerated for a crime I am clearly not guilty of. And here we go. This is from homie Matt McCabe's sister. In this envelope, you will find, and this is to Detective Quigley, A USB drive containing the video I took leaving Norfolk Superior Court on February 26, 2024. I was attending a pretrial hearing for the Commonwealth versus Karen Reed and departing the courthouse and screams and yelling from a mob outside. In the distance, I noticed Aiden Carney standing at the Registry of Deeds stairway. The point of my filming was to capture the mob outside the courthouse and document any harassment that was happening. Also included on this thumb drive are documents I helped provide Lindsay Gattani to show the documentation of Aiden Carney moving toward her as we left the courthouse. We walked from the front steps of Norfolk Superior Court down the handicap access ramp across the street with the Registry of Deeds on the left to the parking lot behind the ROD building to our parked cars. You will see all the documentation provided on this USB. I wish to remain completely anonymous in my delivery of these contents, but available for questions about the materials contained within the drive. I have witnessed and experienced the harassment and harm caused by Aiden Carney over the past year plus, and would like to see him held accountable for his actions. And there's a picture of her taking video, I guess. And then she also writes here's also a copy you could cut and paste should you choose to write anyone. I feel like we need to start doing this. To whom it may concern. I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to bring to your attention the Boston police officer John O'Keefe murder investigation and bringing the awareness that most all information that has been circulating on various platforms about this case is extremely misled. As a supporter of the O'Keefe family and the other parties involved, we are growing concerned over the amount of information and false claims about the defense, from the defense, has been vilifying innocent parties and affecting lives negatively. I hope the producers and editors of these shows are doing their due diligence in uncovering all of the facts before leading on to what the defense is saying. Oh, I hope that they do that too. We all hope that the producers and editors of these shows do their due diligence in uncovering all of the facts and reporting on them. We absolutely want that. There has been nothing but grandstanding on the defense's side to create reasonable doubt and cause chaos and confusion in the general public eye. It is horrible to watch since these claims are unfounded and are only theories they can create in their head to fantasize what could have happened. See, nobody's doing that here. I'm not theorizing as to what happened. Like I've given some very, very loose theories very briefly and said, hey, make it known I don't fucking know what the hell happened inside that house. All I know is that whatever happened to John O'Keefe happened inside 34 Fairview Road on the early morning hours of January 29th, 2022. That is a fact. The evidence dictates this. Period. But I don't know who did it. And I don't know what happened. All I know is that he ended up dead. And Karen Reed didn't back into him with her vehicle. Period. That's it. That's all I know. It is horrible to watch since these claims are unfounded and are only theories they can create in their head to fantasize what could have happened. Please be sure to consider all the facts and details from the prosecution before continuing to spread any blah, blah, blah. As a supporter of the O'Keefe family and the other parties involved, wait. Spread any false information. I'm glad I didn't read all that twice. Her brother, Colin McCabe, said that he didn't notice I was standing across the street until he went home, watched his video, and zoomed in slow motion. He described me as, quote unquote, stalking his prey while submitting still shots from a video of me on the registry lawn where a cop had directed me to go. He ended by asking to remain anonymous and pointing out that the DA knows how to reach him. Detective Quigley, my name is Colin McCabe, and I was asked to provide you with a flash drive of a video that I took while exiting the Dedham Courthouse on February 26, 2024. The video started at about 2:21 p.m. as we were walking down the courthouse ramp and continued as we walked across the street to the parking lot behind the Registry of Deeds. The video runs for 1 minute and 48 seconds long. I also provided some screenshots taken from within this video. It was a crazy situation where I was filming all of the Free Karen Reed supporters saying things to us. In the large group of people leaving the courthouse with us, was a woman named Lindsay Gattani. She has a restraining order against Aiden Carney. After we left court that evening, I pulled up the video and began to watch it because I thought I might have seen him out of the corner of my eye, but it was a crazy situation. I had to zoom in on the video in slow motion to see what I saw. I mean, he's basically explaining here how far away fucking Aiden Carney was. In the zoomed in screenshots, you can see Mr. Carney following and filming us. The first screenshot is 5 seconds into the video where he crossed the street and the registry of deeds steps. The second screenshot is at the 30-second. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Mark, Mr. Carney has now moved to the corner of the wall filming us. My estimate of the distance from us was stalking his prey. Like I stated earlier, you need to zoom in on me video. Jesus Christ. At those time marks, and you can see Mr. Carney. I attest that I took this video and the screenshots of this video. Furthermore, I would like to remain anonymous for this protection of my family and myself. If the district attorney needs my name, that is fine. But until then, while this video is in your hands, I would like my name withheld. The DA knows how to get in touch with me if he needs to talk. Now, I mean, I kind of want to talk shit about his handwriting, but it's better than mine, so I won't. The fake victim clearly didn't notice I was there, nor did she hear me yell anything. She would have told the police and had me arrested on the spot if she did. The McCabe's went home that night, watched their video, saw me standing at the grassy knoll, alerted the fake victim, and then reported it to police 5 hours later. Pages 7 to 17 are photos Gattani received from her friend Megan McCabe, which she stated shows Carney at the Dedham Registry of Deeds when Gattani is exiting Dedham Superior Court. The photos are also location stamped and time stamped. I asked Gattani if she could recall those moments. Gattani informed me she arrived at Dedham Superior Court around 1:30 p.m. And as she was about to enter the courtroom around 2 p.m. is when she observed Carney inside the courtroom. Gattani then informed the court officer that she has an active restraining order against Carney. Gattani stated that Carney exited the courtroom around 2:05 p.m., which we just saw the video of him. Gattani informed me that she exited Dedham Superior Court around 2:30 p.m. As she exited, there was a lot of yelling going on at the time. People were screaming murderer, and I could see Carney across the street, Dedham Registry of Deeds, pointing his cell phone at my direction. And at one point was Carney hiding behind a tree. Gattani stated she felt anxious and nervous while attempting to walk back to her vehicle during the sequence of events. Fascinating. Judge Pomeroy granted the motion to move the trial date to have a Rule 17 motion on December 17th instead. We will be filing a motion for Krusty's phone since she clearly was involved in plotting this. We have also filed a motion for Colin and Megan McCabe's phones since they are the ones who submitted the evidence against me, and we don't trust that they didn't cherry pick what was given to us. In the motion, Attorney Bradel states the videos will expose her fake victim as the rank liar that she is. And here's Bradel's motion. I love it. I love it. Defendant's motion for issuance of Rule 17 summons. Now comes Mr. Aiden Carney, defendant herein, and respectfully requests that the court authorize the clerk magistrate to issue to Massachusetts, blah, 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 summonses to third-party holders of critical, relevant, and material evidence in the instant matter. Mr. Carney requests that the court issue a Rule 17 summons that and no destruction order to Miss Megan McCabe and Mr. Colin McCabe to be served upon them by the Norfolk County Sheriff's Department or another qualified official for service of process for production of the cell phones they used on February 26, 2024 to video the scene outside of the Norfolk Superior Court, the locus of the alleged restraining order violation herein. The defense requests production of the phones to be given to a telecommunications expert retained in the case for extraction of the complete videos and any text messages related to the videos. I love it. Bradle. The charges arise from an alleged restraining order violation outside the Norfolk Superior Court after a February 26, 2024 court hearing in the murder prosecution, Commonwealth versus Karen Reed. The scene was the subject of many cell phone videos. The complainant has supplied the Commonwealth with only screenshots allegedly showing Mr. Well, kind of cuts off there. But I can, oh yeah, I can scroll. But I lost my place. The defense expects the screenshots chosen by complainant to be proffered in the case are the shots that the best support her position, leaving behind the actual raw footage that will undoubtedly exculpate Mr. Carney. I know what it means. I just can't pronounce it. In short, the screenshots provided are partial depiction of the raw evidence, cherry-picked in her favor, and simple fairness and integrity of the evidence requires the complainant and or the persons making the videos to provide all the video footage and text messages relating to the footage. The defense expects the video to show Mr. Carney going about his journalistic tasks, speaking into the phone on a live blog, completely oblivious to the complainant exiting the court. Most important, the video will contradict the complainant's assertion that Mr. Carney was yelling at her in violation of the order, exposing her as the rank liar that she is. The video will instead show, I can't believe that Bradle fucking said that shit. The video will instead show the complainant is as oblivious to Mr. Carney's presence as he is to hers, eliminating the possibility of a knowing violation of the order. Holy shit. Fucking spicy Bradle. Wow.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Meatball Morrissey staying. You win handle of the day, my friend. Due diligence, my efficient crew had this solved because the crime scene spoke to us and evidence appeared. I didn't have to remove my bib. P.S. I'm picturing the Shaq meme behind a tree peeking out. I don't think that's Shaq though in the meme. Rachel, thank you so much. The grassy knoll is Jen McCabe's shower drain. I love it. Y'all are the best chat ever. Fucking ever. Mr. Carney files here within several affidavits of witnesses who swear Mr. Carney was not yelling anyone, Exhibit B, and files a Dedham police report, Exhibit C, in which the officer reviews other video footage from the time that concludes there was no communication from Mr. Carney that the complainant did not appear to perceive him either. Accordingly, the complete footage from the McCabe's is expected to match and corroborate the different but complementary footage already accumulated. Further contradict the complainant's claims, be potent for cross-examination impacting the complainant's credibility at a minimum, and likely blah, 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 blah. Okay. The defense expects that the screenshots chosen by the complainant to be proffered in the case are the screenshots that best support her position, leaving behind the actual raw footage that will undoubtedly exculpate. I refuse to move on until I can pronounce that word. Exculpate Mr. Carney. In short, the screenshots provided are a partial depiction of the raw evidence. I already read all this, blah, 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 blah. Additionally, it appears as if the fake victim violated the witness intimidation statute by misleading police involved in a criminal investigation, which she lied and said she heard me scream liar at her. I already read that too. The hearing this morning was delayed for an hour because the fake victim was running late. At 10:30, she called the court and said that she was on her way, but Special Prosecutor Cosgrove chose not to wait for her since she had no reason to be there other than to be seen. Although the case is a huge waste of time, and I am nonetheless looking forward to bringing this to trial. After we get all the phones and other evidence we are entitled to, I especially look forward to getting Paul O'Keefe on the stand, since the fake victim testified that he was the one who invited her that day, something he later denied. Yikes.
Now, with respect to February 26th, who invited you to go to the Karen Reed hearing?
The family of this deceased officer, John O'Keefe.
The whole family, or was it a specific person?
Specific person.
Who?
Paul O'Keefe.
Paul O'Keefe. How do you know Paul O'Keefe?
I have met many of the witnesses in the case against Mr. Carney.
There you go. So there she testified in court under oath that Paul O'Keefe was the one that invited her. So he's planning on calling Paul O'Keefe to the stand now. Let's make it interesting. If I win, you donate $500 to TurtleBoy or Karen Reed Legal Defense Fund, whichever one you like more. If you win, I will buy $500 worth of D&E charity pizzas to donate to the charity of your choice. Deal? And then Paul O'Keefe responds to TurtleBoy here. Deal. See, we can do better than we have been doing. We are both assholes, but we have big hearts. I would donate to you, by the way. I think I like you more. Ha! Wow. The legal fees definitely went up as a result of the 226 hearing. Did you really invite her? I thought we were bros. Bitches be crazy. And there it is right there. Paul O'Keefe. I didn't. So he denies. And this is all very good reason. Right now we have a testimony. Now think about that for a second, folks. We have a testimony in court that we just witnessed. We just watched Lindsay Gattani testify in court after being asked by Timothy Bradle, TurtleBoy's defense attorney, if she was invited. And she said she was invited by the family of the victim, John O'Keefe. And he asked specifically, and she said Paul. And here, Paul is in a text message in writing here with TurtleBoy, and he's denying TurtleBoy. He's denying that he ever did this, that he ever invited her. Fascinating, isn't it? And he's trying to be bros with him. And what I find really funny here is TurtleBoy is like, fuck yeah, all right, man. If you want to donate to my defense fund, fuck yeah, money's green. I don't give a fuck. My legal fees definitely went up. So just letting you know, my legal fees did go up. So if you want to donate, man, knock yourself out.
Paul, do you have any shame at all doing something like that?
Hey, look what's up.
Do you think domestic violence is funny? Do you?
Orange looks
Do
better
you?
on you.
Do you think domestic violence is funny? Do you? Yes or no? You are a disgrace to your brother, dude. A disgrace. You are a disgrace. I'll say whatever I want. Oh, it showed up for the first time tonight with you guys. She showed up with you guys. Disgusting. Disgusting, Paul. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Now, he absolutely... See, people look at that and go... They go, look at how TurtleBoy talks to the family of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. How dare he speak to the family of this victim like this? Well, that's because the family of this victim right here, what you're watching, what you just watched was a natural reaction, in my opinion, to people who just used and weaponized an ex-girlfriend to attack him, to fuck with his livelihood. How is that not justified? Now, I would be within my rights to say, hey, that's disgusting what you did to TurtleBoy, but I'm not going to do it because that's my personal decision. It's my personal opinion, whether I want to express it and who I want to express it to or not. It's my right to do it, but I'm not going to because they didn't do anything to me. But I absolutely and totally support TurtleBoy for addressing the issue. Why not? A lot of people are like, oh, no, victim's family off limits. Why? Why is the victim's family off limits if they weaponized someone from his personal life to attack him and his livelihood? How does that, why do they get to hide behind that and attack people? Fuck that. Fuck that. TurtleBoy had every right to address them. Period. And that's it. That's the end of the article. Again, another one for TurtleBoy. Well done. Now, what am I doing here? Oh man, my thumbnail was just insane. Like I just threw together that wacky fucking Matt McCabe shit. and then put a picture of Drago there just cause just like no fucking, there was no rhyme or reason behind it. Hold on a second here. I just have to do this again.
Yes, what if any other discussion other than going and what there in regards to your his brother Chris Brown? Yes, what if any other discussion other than going to my house? God. In regards to places to go at and what there in regards to his brother Chris Brown?
Oh my god. This is the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my god, this is the greatest shit ever.
What if any other discussion other than going to your brother on my house, people places to go at?
Okay. All right. That's it for that. Now, the phone lines are now open. If anybody wants to call in, take a couple of calls. Give us fucking McDonough. Give us fucking McDonough. That shit is so funny. I love that shit. Fucking you got fucking Proctor and Tully fucking beating TurtleBoy up with a phone book. Give us fucking McDonough. I love that shit.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Clara.
Dina. She's the first one to get through. I love it. What's up?
Oh, I was hammering away at my phone. I'm like, I'm going to beat not that other Dina.
I love it.
Hey, I love the new super chat.
You do? I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy shit, all this stuff with TurtleBoy coming out with the fake victim. This is crazy shit, dude.
I mean, but it's expected. Like, TurtleBoy's just gonna come out on top, like with everything. Like now,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, what do you think they're gonna do? Like, all of these people have fucking pulled some dirty shit, and now their phones are gonna be, and their shit's gonna be discoverable. Like, what did they think was gonna happen?
Well, they didn't think nothing was going to happen, but it's even going to get so fucking crazier when they get their phones. It really is, because them people are
Right.
fucking crazy. But Matt McCabe. Colin McCabe filling out the witness statement thing. I can remember him down on the front lines, and he went ballistic down there. That the blue shirts had to fucking hold him back. He was out of his mind, and the Colin McCabe.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Matt McCabe's brother.
Is that who that was? That fucking idiot that just kept fucking talking, wearing blue shirt? Like,
yeah, he was screaming and everything. It's on video.
Yeah,
but
over it that day, I think.
Yeah. And so when Boston Mike did that video thing of Matt McCabe on the stand with the eyes wide open with the mouth, all I could think of was his brother out in front of the courthouse when he was screaming at us, because that's what he fucking looked like. Magilla Gorilla.
Magilla Gorilla. I love it.
Magilla Gorilla. Oh my God, that's going way back.
All right, Dina, I'm going to take the next caller. Thank you. I love that you got through.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Lauren's hearing.
All right.
Free Karen Reed.
Free Karen Reed. Bye-bye.
Call from
his brother.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Nay from Aussie. How you traveling?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, mate.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool.
I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Whoa, who named this family? Thank you, Meatball Morrissey's Getty Stain. It's the fucking best animal ever. Nay from Oldsey. Good night, mate.
G'day, mate. How you traveling?
Oh, just another shrimp on the barbie.
You know? No, that's bullshit. We put prawns on the barbie, mate.
Prawns on the barbie. Well, you can live on it, but it tastes like shit.
Yeah, they do taste like shit. They do taste like shit. Hey, I've got to say, give me fucking McDonough, mate.
Give me fucking McDonough, mate. Give me fucking McDonough, you fucking pelican.
You're close to an Aussie accent. You're not far off.
I know.
Anyway,
right there.
I just want to say, no, mate, you're close.
I don't even know what you just said.
You're close. I said you are very close to an Australian accent.
Very, very close.
We do speak.
Very close.
Very close.
Very close, mate.
Almost there, mate. You're almost there, mate.
Almost there, mate. Not quite. Yeah, I can hear it lacking, but I can't get it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we don't have an accent and you guys do, so it's hard to drop.
Right.
It's hard to drop the bits. That's how I hear it anyway. Yeah. But hey, I'm gonna jump off because I just wanted to say hello really quickly, and I've tried so many times to get through, and I'm stoked that I did.
Well, you're calling from all the way down under, mate. So thanks for calling.
No worries. In the future, we're in the future.
In the future.
In the future. All right, mate. Thanks. And I love your show. Love your bullshit. And g'day. I've got to say g'day to Cherry too.
All right. Thanks for loving the show.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. No worries, buddy. Okay. Catch ya.
No worries.
Bye.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. It's Crazy Brazilian Lady.
Crazy Brazilian Lady. How we doing, Crazy Brazilian Lady?
She's good. It's Helen.
Helen.
I'm just, yes. I tried many times last week because I have so much in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But today, I'm just calling to say happy Thanksgiving in case if I don't have, I won't be able to talk to you.
Okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite holidays
Me too.
in America
Me
to
too.
celebrate. It's nothing about religion. It's nothing about presents. It's all about family. And I'm so
And it's
great that
about
my parents came
gratitude.
from Brazil.
It's about gratitude.
I know.
That's what it's
And my
about.
parents came from Brazil to visit us. So it's my favorite time of the year. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm sorry. 3 weeks ago, I say something. I felt bad for Sean. Not anymore. Fuck that douchebag. At least,
I'm sorry, I didn't catch
at
that.
least
One
I
more
say
time.
something good. I say 3 weeks ago, I called you guys and I say I feel so bad for Sean, but not anymore. Fuck that douchebag.
Oh my God! Wow.
At least I was nice at first.
Amazing.
I was nice at first. Thanksgiving to everybody. It's my favorite holiday. I'm gonna be nice tonight. I have a lot in my mind, but I won't say what I think. Everything I have in my mind right now.
All right. Well, that's good. There's no need. You know, there's no need.
I know.
We're good.
But I hope you eat a lot of turkey and don't fast so much.
Yeah,
on
we actually
Thanksgiving, or
had
maybe
Thanksgiving here last night because
you
certain
did.
people aren't going to be available, so we had it last night. Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna only have 16 people over my house. It's my favorite holiday, so I host that.
Nice.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Thanksgiving. So if I don't speak with you, I'll try to call as much as I can because my house is full right now. But I wish you the best and keep it up. You're doing a great job and fuck that douchebag.
We love you, Helen. Thank you so much for
Have a good
calling.
night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Helen. Amazing. We love Helen. There we go. That was awkward for a second, wasn't it?
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Well, it's Plevins Blinkers.
Plevins Blinkers again. I love it. How are we?
Or Rachel, or, whatever you want to call me.
Okay.
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic, Plevins Blinkers.
Boink, boink. The new super chat kills me. I can't stand it. I can't.
Yeah. When
I
I
need to
when I
pen.
debuted it on Instagram, it got a great reaction. Fantastic.
Oh, God, I can't even. Also, and the creepy ass McCabe thing. Whose
Boston
face
Mike.
is that?
That Boston Mike did that. That's Matt McCabe. That did the
Matt McCabe on who though?
that's Matt on nobody. That's just Matt McCabe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a filter that he used to make his eyes big and accentuate his big fucking dumbass smile. It was just
I feel like that looks like
it was
his
just
face
it was
on,
the
like,
perfect
somebody else.
It just happened to be the perfect filter to use for Matt McCabe's face. That's why it's
Oh,
so funny.
so creepy.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
Well, you are the real El Jefe.
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
I know.
I am.
All right. Well, I'm glad you didn't wear a hat tonight.
El jefe de verdad.
El Jefe de verdad.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Believe that shit.
All right. Adios.
Adios. Hang up, man. There you go. No, it wasn't Sean's face on Matt's. It wasn't. No.
Call from
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. It's Amy.
Hi, Amy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just called to shoot the shit for a second. I have been thinking about this for a while.
Okay.
If Karen Reed Googled how long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m., would they not be using that against her? Like, how is Jen getting away with this? Like, I don't understand how all of them are just so fucking corrupt, and they like nobody addresses it. It's insanity. Like, they would absolutely, in my opinion, be using that shit against Karen Reed if it was
funny.
her.
Well, what's interesting about it is the same prosecution is going to try to use Celebrite data in if I were representing Brian Walsh, for instance, I would absolutely discredit Celebrite. I would say, well, the prosecution themselves discredited Celebrite.
Right.
And
like
in the Karen Reed case. So I mean, so how could they sit here and say that Celebrite is reliable when they discredited it in the Karen Reed case?
It just blows my mind. Today I was thinking about it and I was like, if Karen had Googled that, that would be the headline across every newspaper, because it would be like the sinking ship, right? But when it's done by somebody that they don't want to believe is guilty when they're 100% fucking guilty, I mean, it's just insane to me. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I just don't see how the justice system works for one side, but it's not working for everyone. Like, it just seems so one-sided. And like how this, like, I don't understand how like more people aren't like screaming from the roof. I know there's a lot of people like doing important work, but I just don't understand how this is just going on and on and on. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could do, I mean, I'm trying my best at this point. Like, I'm trying my best to just watch everything play out. I mean, things are happening. Like one thing that I've noticed that I'm very grateful for is that in this case, things are constantly happening. There's always a motion filed. There's always something moving forward. So we're gonna get to the end of this at some point. But everything that moves forward seems to be in Karen Reed's favor and in TurtleBoy's favor. And it's TurtleBoy that's actually doing a lot of it right now. And it's not to imply that Jackson and Yannetti and Little are not doing.
No, of course
I'm
not.
saying that right now, while we wait for what they're doing, going through the appellate thing and everything like that, and we're waiting for the hearings coming up in that case, TurtleBoy and his team are getting busy. You know what I mean?
Well, at first I was like, how
or keeping us busy, I should say, is a better way of putting it. They're keeping us busy.
Yeah, well, for sure, definitely. I will say this: at the beginning, I was like, "Poor TurtleBoy."
Everyone's busy, but TurtleBoy is keeping us busy right now by giving us a lot to talk about.
I totally agree, but I want to say this one last thing. I think even as shitty as it is that they're like, you touched on this in the last podcast or YouTube show, whatever you guys call it. That I know. I'm sorry. I'm like new to the whole thing too. I'm like fucking not. I just started watching all you guys when this started happening. But even though as shitty as it is that they went after TurtleBoy, it's almost a blessing in disguise because this guy has no fucking like quit at all, and it's amazing to see like how real they should have never gone after him because now he's exposing everybody.
That's the
he was
beauty
the last
of it.
person you should have gone after.
That's exactly the beauty of it all, is the fact that he wouldn't be uncovering any of this unless he actually was being charged. So like, not only is he uncovering the corruption in his case, he's also, through that corruption, he's proving the corruption of what they were trying to silence him for in the first place, which is the corruption in the Karen Reed case. This is all connected. This is gonna reach out to Sandra Birchmore. Everything is gonna be touched by this.
It's gonna crumble.
Everything is going to be touched by what Betterow is going to produce. Betterow and Bradel are going to produce in court.
I love that.
It's
Every
just
time
a
we
matter
talk
of
about
time.
him, like giving you a man chub, I love it. I die laughing. I'm
It's
like,
true,
the
bro.
funniest thing
Listen,
ever.
man.
He's
It's true.
awesome. He really is.
I'm
Well, listen, I won't keep you
I
any
am
longer, but
secure enough
keep up the
in
good
my
work, buddy. We love you.
heterosexuality, bro.
Oh, listen, I know. Like, I get it. I mean, I'm married and I still love him. My husband's like, stop talking about better. I'm like, I can't.
Listen.
Sorry. Deal with it.
Dude, when
Awesome.
when you are the fucking legal swinging dick on YouTube on this case, bro, like it's
Did you watch the one he
merited, bro.
did with,
It's merited.
I can't think of the guy's name, but he did a YouTube show with him like yesterday or the day before. It was really good. It was like an hour long. I think it was like JFK or something.
Probably.
Yeah, he was really, if you didn't catch it, catch it. It's really good. He's matter of fact. He's just so smart. Like, it's like, how anybody can look at this, like, with an intelligent, normal human brain and think that this girl is guilty is beyond me. Like, with everything that's gone on.
If you are aware of all the facts in the case and you think that Karen Reed is guilty, you are retarded. I stand by that statement.
100%.
You're fucking retarded.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know, like,
and I say that shit, you know, like with my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say that shit from my balls, dude. Straight up. Like, you're you're fucking retarded if you know all the facts of this case at this point and you still think Karen Reed's guilty. Seriously.
I'm gonna change my YouTube name to saying it from the Glaire's balls. I love all these people's names. Like,
yeah,
that's my favorite part of your chat.
People are fantastic, dude. This is the best.
It's so good.
The best chat.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I have the best
really
chat. Most definitely.
You've done a great job, and I love it. I'm so invested. I want you to have a great night, and thanks for putting up with my shit.
Oh man, no, thanks for calling. You're great. Appreciate it.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait, what?
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
How dare you? Thank you, Day. I fully fangirled and forgot to say free Karen Reed and TurtleBoy. I love it. Oh my god.
Call from
Danielle.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Sorry, it's Danielle. Sorry, I have you on mute so I can watch you while I'm talking, and you just played the super chat. I have the worst cold too. I wasn't gonna call because I have the worst voice, but
I'm sorry.
God, this thing kills me. Oh my
I hope
God,
you feel better.
So thank you. So how's it going?
Great.
So I was going to ask you a question, but you answered the question before I had to ask it. I was watching you, and I'm watching you pour the creamer into your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm watching you just pour creamer. But then there was this long pause, and I didn't think you were going to add anything to it. I'm like, is he drinking straight creamer? That's a new trend. What are you doing? And then I saw the coffee. Yeah. So you're good.
Cool.
What flavor creamer?
This is a riveting call, by the way. You know, I don't even know. Hold on. Pumpkin pie spice.
Ooh, that's the good one. That's the
but
seasonal
what's
blend.
funny is I had a French vanilla one that I had a little bit left over, and they didn't have enough in here, so I dumped the French vanilla, the rest in here, because I just don't give a shit. You know,
it might be a nice combination though, because vanilla does go nicely with many things.
Yeah, it was all right.
Did you had a chance to see any of the Lake and Riley trial?
No.
So forget about the content, and it's a horrible story and everything. It's tragic, and thank God he got found guilty and all that. But just go on and take a look at the way the FBI did the extractions and the call data and the location data and the watch data. It is absolutely fascinating, and let's just hope that maybe somebody from the
you're talking about the feds.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
for sure. Like
the Boston feds need to get with the Atlanta feds.
That's definitely what you should expect from the feds, from a federal investigation. That's why they have such a high conviction rate through their investigations. Like that's how we know that this is how investigations are supposed to be conducted. We all have ID channel. You know what I mean? Like we know how fucking investigations are supposed to be conducted.
But they made it so layman's terms, like they have these graphics, and they explain a cell tower.
Right.
And how a cell tower works, and how the antennas line up, and they're three-sided, and and they have a range and then they have a map.
If you read the probable cause affidavit for Brian Koberger, it's like, okay, yeah, it's you compare that to Karen Reed, you're like, what the fuck were they doing with investigating a police officer's death? What in the fuck?
It is absolutely, and it's mind blowing that they all have watches, and they all have the same devices, the same gadgets that were present, and they should be able to do the exact same. There is no escaping that data. It is so flippin' accurate. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, and that goes to my point as well. That, calm down with the impatience when it comes to the federal investigation, man. Like that shit takes time, and the reason why it takes time
like going
is
up and down hills.
You want it done right, or you want it done now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I want it done right. I want to see everybody who's accountable for the death of John O'Keefe to be held accountable.
Yeah. Anybody that has doubts has to go watch just the cell. If you don't want to watch the trial, it's very short, but just watch the cell phone data, Pat, because it is so cool. They've got a marking like where the crime scene is, and then they have, they have two different bars that highlight, like one, like say red is the victim's phone data and blue is the suspect's data. And they just show the arc, and they show the activity, and they show how many times it pings, and it's absolutely incredible how it works. And it would just eliminate every freaking question, all this crap about the watch registering steps when you're in a car driving on hills. I mean, that's all so stupid. And I don't know. I hope that they can somebody steps in and uses that, because it's just wipe out all questions.
Everything that's happening in this court that shouldn't be happening, it's all going on record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the federal investigations take time, and it takes a lot of data it takes time to collect all that data, and there's a lot of data to collect, because they want to ensure the conviction if they're going to indict someone. So
they had it right down to like,
it's going to take time.
The government phones, like some of the government phones, like when they run out of minutes, how they're Wi-Fi only.
How long did that investigation take? Do you know?
Well, she was murdered in February of 2024.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he was convicted yesterday. Yeah. He waived his right to a jury trial. I think they actually thought he had a chance. I don't know. I think they knew they had him, and they just told him, yeah, just waive the trial. I don't know why they did it, but they found him guilty on all 9 charges, all 10 charges. But
wow.
Which is great. I mean, that's all phenomenal and justice for her. But the cell phone stuff really got my attention, because it's just so cut and dry. And you just look at it, and then anybody that's familiar with Karen Reed, you just can't help but compare and just go, oh, another
what not to do.
Right.
Crazy.
So
crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to talk about that and
all right.
Your coffee creamer.
Well, all right. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
All right. Nice to talk to you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I'll take one more call. I'm not crazy about the peppermint. I mean, it's all right. Like, really, any creamer's fine as long as it's sugar-free. But
call from
Jay.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, it's Jay from Canton.
Jay from Canton. What's up, Jay from Canton?
Sorry, I'm going to turn down the football game.
Turn down
doing
the
well.
football
How you
game.
doing, bro?
Doing great. How are you? You just said you were doing well. Well, excellent.
Yeah, I'm still doing well.
Good. What's up, Jay?
Nothing. I just wanted to give you the temperature from Canton.
Okay. What's the temperature?
Lived here for 21 years.
21 years, right on.
Yeah. So it's a crazy place to live. I'll tell you that.
Is it? Tell me a crazy story, Jay.
Well, what crazy story do you want to know about? It's wild to watch all the people that you know on the stand. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Yeah. How so?
Well, you don't necessarily think you're going to be watching people that are friends and otherwise testifying in a case that's, been crazy for an entire community.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. What was crazy? Well, like, what was the craziest testimony that you heard that made you go, "What the fuck"?
Oh, I mean, almost every one of them. I mean, WTF, right? I mean, it was people saying they didn't know each other. That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
There's a whole host of things. I mean, 800 butt dials. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Fun stuff,
I've made
man.
a few in my time, but not as many as was made on one night. And I remember the night too. It was crazy because I love snow. I'm watching a snow game right now on the TV. Right,
Nice.
I love.
So you never told us
snowfall.
what the temperature was over there in Canton, Jay.
I'd say about 85-15, maybe. Free Karen Reed, 85, and the rest is the rest.
Oh, you mean like the temperature of who thinks she's guilty versus not guilty?
Correct.
Oh, okay, I got you. So that's the temperature.
Dude,
85.
it's a quiet majority, dude.
Wow. Yeah. A quiet majority.
Mostly quiet.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. I'm living in fear, bro.
Why?
My mom's a big activist, right? So she's out at the first stand out.
Okay.
So over the overpass on 95, Route 95, which is a main thoroughfare, right? So I drive by. I can't be out there, right? But I drive by, honk at her, take a left. She's parked. Her car was parked on that street. And there was a guy standing there as I drive by with a tire iron, to loosen lug nuts. Well,
okay.
As it turned out, her lug nuts were loosened.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
No, I offered to help the guy. I stopped and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I've changed a bunch of tires. I'll help you."
Wait a second. Did you say your mom was at the standouts?
Yeah, my mom's.
And it was
my
her
mom's a big
tires or
supporter.
her lug nuts that were loosened?
Yeah. And another
you
woman,
helped the guy
another
loosen.
woman.
But did you say that you helped the guy loosen them?
No, I didn't. I would never help the
Okay,
guy.
I was like,
lug nuts
okay,
on my own mom's car.
What did
Come
you?
on, man.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to understand because you said you helped him. Helped him with what?
No, I offered to help him because I thought he was changing his tire.
On your mom's car?
No, I thought he was changing any tire. He walked out and literally, I'm staring at him.
You just saw him with a
and
tire iron.
He's got one of those cross tire irons, like four-way tire irons. You know the ones that
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
So
somebody get beat with one
I
of those
offered to help him because I've changed a bunch of tires in my time. And he said, no, don't worry about it.
And
so
then he went and loosened your mom's lug nuts?
Yeah, and then I find out later he loosened my mom's and another woman's lug nuts. She had kids in the car.
Did you report him?
No, it was like 3 weeks later when I finally put it together. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like, dude, it's crazy up here.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy up here, but it's like.
Did you not find out until 3 weeks later that your mom's lug nuts
I
were
didn't
loosened on
find out.
that day?
My mom took her car and she had one of the, she's drives a Lexus, right? So
Okay.
one of the lug nuts you can't loosen, right? So it's like, whatever. I don't know the term, but one of them is like protected, I guess. I
mean,
don't know
yeah,
what it is,
somebody's
but
making
she
a
brought
good
it in.
point here. Like, couldn't that be construed as attempted murder? I mean, that's a pretty serious.
It is attempted murder, dude.
Right. So, I mean, did you report that? I mean, if that actually happened, you should report it.
Didn't report it. I didn't. There was so much stuff going on. This is August of, like the initial standouts, dude.
Okay.
And it was just like there were so many things going on that it was just like.
Well, I would imagine that if it's at a standout, somebody has video footage of a guy, carrying a tire iron, and
It wasn't at the standout. It was, it was like a couple blocks away, right? And it's crazy, nuts.
Okay. All right. Well, Jay, thanks for calling, buddy.
All right, take it easy. Keep it up.
Have a good one.
You too.
What? What the fuck? Anyways, guys, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, so fun stuff. Just another notch on the belt of TurtleBoy and his defense team, and you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Anyways, thanks to all my callers. Thank you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You guys are fantastic. Please make sure to hit the like if you haven't already. It means the world to me. And all of you subscribers that have been here a while, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. All you new subscribers, I hope that you enjoyed the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out and all the support. You guys are absolutely fantastic and amazing, and I'm so grateful, and I cannot thank you guys enough. It's mind-blowing, really. So you guys are absolutely wild. I am gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I love you guys very much, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.